Hey, it's Jamie, and today we're rehashing Judges 11 to 13. Today's chapters are super exciting and action-packed, full of intrigue, action, plot twist. I love it. Check this out. Okay, so today's chapters open on the next judge, Jephthah, the warrior. I hope I'm saying that right. I have no idea. And he's a prostitute's son, and if I'm reading correctly, he's the illegitimate son of a man named Gilead, who was in turn descended from the Gilead, after whom the territory of Gilead was named. It's a little muddy in the explanation there, but I did kind of get the concurrence from a few sites that I Googled, so I'm sticking to it. So, Papa Gilead also had several legitimate sons, and those legitimate ones, they drove Jephthah away to avoid sharing their father's inheritance with him, claiming, listen man, we don't share a momsy, so you can go get bent somewhere. So, Jephthah moves to Tob, and he hangs out with the unsightlies, the scoundrels, as the Bible calls them, and he becomes the scoundrels' fearless leader. Then, those same half-brothers of Gilead who asked Jephthah to properly get lost, they ask him to command their defense of Gilead. Jephthah at first was like, you all booted me out, right? But then he goes into negotiation mode, and he tells them that if he agrees, he wants to become their leader when he gets home. So the people of Gilead were so desperate for a warrior like Jephthah, and they were willing to agree to almost anything. So they give Jephthah the green light. So Jephthah writes the Ammonite king saying, man, what's your big problem? And they fought back and forth a little bit through snail mail about land. King wanted some back. Jephthah explained, hey, we didn't take it, yada yada. But then Jephthah becomes the poster pinup boy for running at the mouth in prayer, because he promises the Lord that if he lets him win against the Ammonites and return home safely, he will sacrifice the first thing that comes out to greet him when he gets home. As a burnt offering, by the way. Burnt offering. Did you hear me mention anywhere that he prays over these decisions first? No, because it seems to me here, he just wants to impress the half-brothers and elders and stuff, so he then and only then turns to God and makes this crazy, insane promise just so he can look cool in front of his friends. But joke's on you, Jephthah, because womp womp, the first person to come greet you after your win is your baby girl. Talk about a faffo moment in the Bible. Jephthah's daughter comes out dancing along to the sound of timbrels to greet her pops, but she quickly realizes what has transpired, and she knows that her dad can't break his word to the Lord. So she makes peace with her death for him to ease his heart and was like, Popsy, you gotta fill your promise to the Lord, man. Give me 2 months to hang out with my friends and say goodbye, then you can offer me up. And he did. She didn't complain at all. Talk about faith in the Lord. To this day, Jewish women everywhere celebrate this brave, all-knowing, smarty-pants, sassy daughter named Ada, who's my new hero, by the way, with a 4-day tradition during which they kind of give to women's shelters, they eat, they wash each other's hands, they bless each other. And I love this. Anything where girls get along, but celebrating another woman, even better. Anyways, in the end, Jephthah led Israel for the next 6 years. Then came Ibzan, Elon, Abdon, and then the focus of tomorrow's chapters, Mr. Sir Samson. Samson's mama in today's chapter, she's barren and childless until she gets a visit from an angel. He tells her that she will in fact get preggo, but she's to drink no wine and eat no unclean food, which in today's terms means no booze and no McDonald's, basically. And she's also told that the boy she gives birth to must never have a razor touch his head. Kind of a weird sentiment, but the couple was so pumped they were about to have a child the Lord's blessed them with, they didn't care. So with that little introduction, I'll leave you today to pray solo before scrolling. I've taken up too much of your time. Tomorrow we're rehashing Judges 14 to 16. If you want to go ahead and read ahead, you can. If you don't want to, don't. I hope you have a blessed day, and don't forget to say your prayers.
This is the Bible in a Year theme song.